everyone, my name is Alpha. Welcome to plummysims and welcome to today's fit build. I hope you're all doing well and having such a fantastic day. So today we are building a dollhouse, this is I think the third dollhouse I've ever built. And this is a kind of like a cozy cottage, like English cottage type of a dollhouse. I'm not sure how realistic it is or how similar it is with the one in real life, but I try to make it quite realistic in a way. But even though I use a ton of packs here on this build, I think the main packs that I believe I use the most is cottage living, even though that flooring is actually from Jungle Adventure, and I think it's the only item from Jungle Adventure that I use. But main pack is definitely cottage living here. And as I always mention on my previous dollhouse builds that you can actually play or live or make your sim stay here on this dollhouse as long as you put some roof on top of it, because this like lofty part, they don't have the roofing, and it will make your sims have this kind of, I'm not sure what that moodlet is called, but kind of like uncomfortable moodlet or something like that. And especially if it's like raining or like blazing hot, or even like it's snowing, something like that. So yeah, I highly recommend you to put some roof if you would like to play or stay on this build. Even though if you don't have seasons, you might be okay with that because, well, you don't have seasons. But just a little heads up on that. And this is the living, kitchen, and dining area, and I decided just to put every single thing in this kind of like an open space, and I think it looks quite cute. And if you're wondering where is the bathroom, there is actually a bathroom here on this build, and that is that little room behind the door that I put, which you will see in just a little bit. But I try to make this dollhouse builds as playable as possible, even though they don't have roof and they don't have like complete walls, but they are functional. Even though I believe you have to teleport your sims into the like inside part of the dollhouse, because I put the platform like 2 levels high, if that makes sense. So your sims can't go to the inside unless you put either like a platform like a 1 level high, or a staircase, or teleport them. So there are 3 options, and when I playtest this build, I decided just to teleport them because it's easier and faster. And the color scheme on this build is actually kind of like a brown wood tone and kind of like a bit rustic touch. And also I use the default swatch for the kitchen counter from Cottage Living, and I think I've only used that swatch once, well, twice if you count on this build, but yeah, not that often. And this is the quote-unquote office space, and I use the desk from not Moonwood Mill pack, what is that, Werewolves pack, which I think it looks really pretty and cool at the same time. And it's kind of not match with the vibe, but it still looks kind of matchy. And I did use only one item from Vampire game pack because I need this shower, because all of the showers that came with, or the shower and tap combo with base game or any other packs, they're very modern in a way, and I'd like to have something more like older or traditional looking, so I decided just to use Vampire. But if you don't have Vampire, it's totally okay, because that is the only item that I use from Vampire. But I believe I use quite a lot of items from the pets pack, what is that, cats and dogs too, I believe, like this bed over here, and also the chairs downstairs. And I love this trunk wardrobe thing from the Werewolves game pack. I think it's just so pretty, and it adds a little bit of touch on this build. And also I believe, yeah, we have a sitting area upstairs, even though we already have one downstairs, but I would like to have like a love seat or like just like a couch, something like that. And I think that's it. I spent a lot of times like replacing this kind of like beams thingy from cottage living because I think it adds the older houses, traditional style houses, which I look for on this build. And yeah, I just love that, even though I had to replace it way too often, but it's totally worth it. And yeah, I think that's it. We just have to finishing up the build with adding some like bushes and plants and flowers on the roof part, and we'll be heading on to the screenshots. So if you'd like to download this build, this is already available on the gallery. My ID is elfathiera, or you can find it under the hashtag plummysims. You can also click the download link in the description box below that will bring you to the Cubby website that I always share everything there. And there will be two links. The first one is the gallery download link, and the second one is the tray files link from SimFashare. So yeah, I think that's it. I really hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already, and if you'd like to, you can also ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to go now. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today and supporting me. I hope you have the very best day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!